alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. One of the league's aging champions taking on a team looking to reclaim its former glory. The hometown Boston Celtics going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, and really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything that worked for them, no matter what approach they used.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Now here's Love. Smith outside. Passes it to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Smith missing.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Kings in Sacramento. Back to Irving. Boston with the ball. It's a 3-point game. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. It's very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
Here's James after the made shot by David Lee. Picked by Mozgov. LeBron kicks to Mozgov. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And another 3 for Cleveland.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Pass to Lee. Celtics passing it around. Picked by Lee. And it's Bradley off the drive from 15 feet away. No good from Lee.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Now, here is Irving. Love right side. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Shots good by Turner.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's Irving. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Smart kicks to Zeller. On the wing, Turner. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Got a piece of it. And it's Lee penetrating.
And David Lee missing time early last season with that hamstring injury also opened the door up for Draymond Green to kind of take that starting power forward role. And give Lee credit, though. Didn't sulk, just threw himself into his new role as a super sub.
No good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 6. James kicks to Smith. Love with the screen for Smith. Back to James. Fires the 3. Zeller grabs the board. You're talking about David Lee, the 2-time All-Star. Pretty much a starter most of his career, though. A big change, Clark, as he came off the bench this past season after he was injured in the preseason.
Yeah, you know, you think about his game, though, Kevin. Highly skilled, mobile, smart. Gives you energy and scoring. I think he's ideal coming off the bench.
And it's Smith missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Irving with the ball. Pass to James. Smith outside. Fires from deep. And it's Smith again missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay. for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Now here's Lee. They double him with James. Lee passes to Smart. Over in the corner, Turner. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Turner's got his second basket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Irving with the ball. Picked up by Turner. It's a pick by Love. Irving dishes to Love. A three-pointer is right on target. Love's got 6 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Outside Irving. Kicks it out to Love. From outside, off the mark.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Now we'll go to DB, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Celtics call timeout.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Here we go, Boston. Now,
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Boston making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Verajau's checked in. Sullinger is screen on Smith. Bradley kicks to Sullinger. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
Bradley passes to Thomas. Lee sets a screen for Bradley. Boston again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Irving attacking.
Celtics foul.
And for Kyrie Irving, it has been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Lee. Jerebko comes in for Evan Turner. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Bradley. Dishes it to Jerebko. Baseline jumper. There's the bucket. Good. again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and, of course, the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
They get the rebound, and it's blocked. Here's your Rebko, covered by Smith. The dish now to Olynyk, shoots from 14, can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. LeBron with it. Now Thomas defending. Pick by Varejao. Smith, good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Smith's got 5 now.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Thomas goes in, loses his man off the screen, and lays it up and in. Thomas got his first basket.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Irving dishes to Varejao. That's a 2 from Smith. And it's Smith again missing.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against Sacramento. Outside Irving. Feeds to James. Back to Irving. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And Isaiah Thomas, traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston, seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, you were talking about Isaiah. Thomas, he had no love lost for the Suns in their first meeting. He took them apart, Clark, on the floor. Remember that game? Stared them down as he was hitting shots. Looked at that bench, man. He had a big chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, and most guys that are a little undersized and have battled doubters all their careers bring that kind of edge anyway. You throw in the fact that he was disappointed how the trade unfolded. He was amped up and ready for that return visit.
Celtics call timeout.
Now a timeout called by Boston. LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Celtics. A switch here also for Cleveland. Shumpert, he's checked in for Smith.
And for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Williams kicks to Jefferson. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. They swipe it. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Rebko can't get it to go.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
There's the pick. Kicks it to Johnson. From the low block. Good as the jump shot falls. Here's Williams. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Varejao with a screen on Thomas. Williams passes to Varejao. The 10-footer. The rebound by the Celtics. And here is Thomas. Johnson kicks to Jerebko. Here's Olynyk. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Williams with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Williams dishes to Shumpert. Picked by Varejao. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Williams. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Jerebko. Crowder, the pass to Thomas. From past the arc. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And still a close game. As had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout.
For me, at a younger age, I was never.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, Smart and Bradley the guards. Zeller is out there with David Lee, and it's Crowder in at the small forward.
Good job there by Varejao setting that screen.
Zeller setting the pick for Smart. And Zeller kicks to Turner. Lets it go from deep. No luck. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Bradley can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Dellavedova. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. 4th, Timofey Mozgov. And, of course, Tyler Zeller.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
And he's good on the second. Boston with the ball. Now Smart. Picked by Zeller. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Williams. How he performed last season. Came in about 14 points per. 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Shumpert dishes to Williams. Thompson right side. Lee with the steal. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. That's good. Smart's got 5 now.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside jumper. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Nice shot by Smart.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Hit his leg. And it's being second quarter. We've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Love. Out to Smith. There's the three. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Smart.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
LeBron against Turner. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got 5.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Here's Bradley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
LeBron against Turner. Smith the pass to James. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for LeBron. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
Irving drives in. Good. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Smart. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Bradley. Here's Zeller. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And you know, with LeBron, he's played over 40,000 career minutes. He's played more than Larry Bird did his entire career. More than NBA Iron Man Andre Miller as well. And those miles take their toll.
Smart kicks to Lee. The shot is off. Great D that time from Love.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Nice shot by James.
And for LeBron, last season, the longest injury absence of his career. I think he's smart to protect his body, though. If he can keep healthy, he could play for a long time at a very high level.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Jared Sullinger's checked in for David Lee. Turner dishes to Bradley. It's tipped. Sullinger and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Celtics trail by 8.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
And Zeller kicks to Bradley. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Irving passes to Mozgov. In the corner, it's James. On the wing, Irving. Turner covering. Irving can't get it to go.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Irving drives in. In the corner, Smith with it. Irving dishes to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mozgov kicks to James.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
Smart passes to Turner. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And it's sent back by Irving. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Some changes for Boston. Amir Johnson's checked in for Zeller. Jay Crowder comes in for Turner. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Smart. Outside Thomas. Lets the three fly. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Sullinger the screen. And Thomas, here we go. The pass to Sullinger. Good.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Celtics making a switch here. Urebko's checked in. The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the rebuilding process.
Here's Mozgov. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James kicks to Smith. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Thomas. 5 points in the game.
And with the Celtics being a surprise threat near the end of last season, even their losses were close games.
Here's Sullinger. Mozgov grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Irving. And again, it's Cleveland.
To back up your point about the Celtics being in close games, I mean, their point differential on the year was less than where you would expect it to be for a team that made the playoffs. I mean, it really gives you an idea of how many close games they played.
Sullinger the screen. Here's Thomas. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Irving against Thomas. Irving drives in. Taken away. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. And James gets it to go on the assist by Mozgov. And it's 13 points for LeBron. Celtics trail by 8. It's stolen by Smith. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 16 points.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Sullinger, a screen on Irving. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Can they get it? And Johnson puts it in. He's got 6.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Here's James. Smith left side. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist total, Heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Crowder, covered by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sullinger. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Sullinger's got 7 points for the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And LeBron throws it down.
Really, that's his specialty right there, finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
Thomas against Irving. Johnson with a screen on Irving. Thomas passes to Johnson. He took good advantage of that screen. Johnson's got 8.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Out to the wing. Love with a wide open look. The rebound by Johnson.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 9.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with JR.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 16 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. He put last game's performance behind him, doing some nice work in the opening period tonight. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to that lead.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, right now, they're getting a little embarrassed on the defensive end. They got outshot in the first half. But that's because no one put their foot down on defense to stop it. So in the second half, they need to play much more disruptive defensively. They have to do whatever it takes.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Checking out the group for David Blatt to start the second half. Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Mo Williams out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward position.
I'm shocked. That didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
to the inside. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Here's Lee. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. One thing about David Lee, he's a proven scorer and rebounder. Clark, health, though, has been a concern.
It has been very durable early in his career, Kevin, but of late we've seen hamstring issues, back issues, and torn hip flexors, and that's taken a toll on him for sure. Tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark
Yes,
bringing it
sir.
down hard.
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. J.R. Smith picks one up.
And guys, for David Lee, when healthy, he can absolutely fill it up. I mean, he's a terrific offensive player, can score over both shoulders, a really solid passer, and of course, a volume rebounder.
And so David Lee nails them both.
And David Lee reworking to improve his mid-range jumper going into last season. When he's hitting that shot, guys, he's almost impossible to defend.
Smith kicks to Irving. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way. And that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? Their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Outside Turner, the feed to Bradley. He trains the quick shot. Bradley's got 8 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Guys, just watching Kevin Love, he brings so much to the table. But if you had to pick one thing, Clark, it might be the rebound.
I agree with you. I mean, he's not super athletic, doesn't blow you out of the water with his athleticism, but a few seasons back, this guy averaged 15 rebounds a game.
Here's Zeller. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Varejão's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams with a clean look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
Bradley, no one around him. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Bradley's got 10 points in the game. Cleveland leading by 9. Outside Williams. Thompson outside. There's a screen by Williams. Thompson dishes to Shumpert, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
5 on the clock. Nice work there coming off the screen. That's 12 points for Avery Bradley.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Outside Williams. Picked by Varejão. Pass to Jefferson. Thompson sets the pick for Jefferson. He feeds it to Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And, guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Inside, here's Bradley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Thompson, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Thompson's got 5 now. Celtics trail by 10. Lee outside. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Celtics making a switch here. Thomas has checked in. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. Shots good by Williams.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Down low, and Thompson sends it back.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
They get the rebound.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Now we get a chance to check out Isaiah Thomas. Last season's performance for him, he was around 16 points per last year. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Lee. Jerebko comes in for Evan Turner. And Jay Crowder's subbed in for Avery Bradley. Love kicks to Irving. From deep, James. Sullinger with the rebound. Celtics trail by 10. Outside Thomas. And he gets it to go. Thomas got 7.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
It was a tough battle down the stretch, but the Celtics were able to get back into the playoffs last year.
And kind of just hovering around all season, but give them credit. They fought their way in and spent only 1 year out of the postseason in their rebuild.
Out to Smith. Sullinger against Love. Mozgov up top. That falls. Great assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And, you know, for the Celtics, the actual playoff series didn't go well. They got swept by the Cavaliers, but most people will remember the injuries from the series more than the play. And the Celtics have a bright future, no doubt.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Here's Thomas. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
Well, listen, it was a forgettable series for Celtics fans. However, the Celtics' young core were able to experience postseason basketball. That's something that you can really never replicate. I'm sure they'll be hungry for more of it, and credit Brad Stevens. On a terrific job. Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
He kicks it to Sullinger. And again, Boston with the triple.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
LeBron kicks to Irving. It's blocked. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Love with the screen for Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics trail by 10. Crowder with it. He dishes it to Thomas. And here's Crowder. Pass to Sullinger. To the middle. Mozgov with the block. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Thomas. Another miss by Irving. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There's a screen. And Thomas, here we go. The shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now Smith. 16 points for him. Pass to James. The rebound by the Celtics. Sullinger's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving with the steal. Down low. And James with the basket on the assist by Irving. And that's now 17 points for LeBron. Celtics trail by 12. Now here's Thomas. He's got 11. The three. Again, Thomas missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Smith outside. Six to shoot. Down low. Here's James, and he bangs it home with one hand.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thomas against Irving. Thomas kicks to Olynyk. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Olynyk's got 5 points so far. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving attacking. Here's Mozgov. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That one on Olynyk.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
Mozgov hits them both. Here's Smart. Outside Thomas. Inside Johnson. Good D by Thompson. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Turner with the steal. Bradley and Turner filling out the perimeter. Johnson is out there with Zeller, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. And it's Turner off the drive. The layup missed. Cleveland leading by 13. Williams passes to Thompson. At the elbow, Varejao. To the paint, here's Shumpert. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Moving it up. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Boston.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
The screen from Thompson. Outside Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics trail by 11. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. To the left wing. Smart wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Varejao dishes to Shumpert.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Lee's checked in for Boston. A switch here also for Cleveland. Dellavedova's checked in. Here's Smart. Dishes it to Lee. No good. Good D by Thompson. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Bradley kicks to Smart. Banked in off the glass. Smart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it.
Shumpert gets a wide open look, drains it from beyond the arc.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Now here's Smart, guarded closely. That's good.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Lee against Thompson. The dish to Dellavedova. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Thompson misses. Celtics trail by 8. To the left wing. Here's Zeller. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Marcus Smart was drafted to the Celtics as their future point guard. He came in with a lot of work to do and a skill set that people really like. But his first season, Clark, was a roller coaster.
Yeah, it really was. He was an off guard in high school and in his first year of college as well. Really only played full-time at the point the year before he was drafted.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He said, "We are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there." We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And for Smart, though, he still has a lot of work to do on his ball handling and passing. His shooting, I think, exceeded some people's expectations. 37% from the field last year was subpar, but his 34% accuracy from 3 was solid. He finally started going straight up on his jumper instead of leaning in, and his release looked money.
Out to Turner. Fires from the wing. And Tyler Zeller's going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul. Cleveland leading by 6. Irving with it. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Irving. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
You know, you talk about Smart's lackluster field goal percentage. Once he gets more comfortable with his ball handling and adjust to the length in the NBA, I think he'll convert more at the basket. That'll also create more drive and dish chances for him as well.
To the middle. And there's Zeller. That's good on the assist from Smart. Smart's got his 7th assist in the game. And so here's Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14 points. Turner against LeBron. Picked by Mozgov. Mozgov a screen on Turner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Nice accurate pass right into the middle.
Celtics trail by 8. Smart passes to Lee. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we 3-point play chance here. And a look now at how the
offense to attack the basket at any point in this game. They've taken advantage.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes.
And they double him up with LeBron. And it's Love penetrating, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Smart. And the rejection by Love. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. Good. 18 points for J.R. Smith.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Smart kicks to Lee. To the inside, Zeller. Good D by Love. Cleveland leading by 7. LeBron drives in, and they double him up with LeBron. Love kicks to Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. Love, no good.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
James dishes to Irving. Love against Lee. Love kicks to LeBron. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Here's Smart, and the rejection by Love. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 5 points on the basket from Lee. Smith outside. The kick out to LeBron. Left side, Love. Again, Love missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Took him no time at all on that one. Now it's just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Again, Love missing.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Smith. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
LeBron passes to Love. Back to James. It's stolen by Bradley. Feeds it to Smart. Takes the 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Cavaliers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Smart. Irving against Zeller. Irving drives in. Can't connect from short range. Celtics trail by 5. And Turner kicks to Smart. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Isaiah Thomas has checked in for Smart. Cleveland leading by 3. James dishes to Irving. Back to LeBron. And Love has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Irving kicks to Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
And it's Bradley off the drive, and the rejection by Love. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 21 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
Austin with the ball, trailing by 4. Lee gets to Turner. Looking to get back on track here. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mozgov's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
That's good.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice. You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 1:36 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Thomas, outside Bradley. Right side Thomas. The shot from the low post is good.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Love the pass to Mozgov. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one, didn't he? Nice play by the fella.
Greg, I thought for a moment the defender was going to cut him down, but it didn't happen.
You know, he didn't want to risk the and one. There was no way he was going to be denied on that stuff. You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Irving drives in. That's good.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Mozgov with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
Smith drawing the double team. Kicks it to LeBron. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Screen by Lee. Thomas dishes to Bradley. Off the screen. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Thomas with the steal. And it's Turner off the drive. Thomas kicks to Zeller. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. This team really looked good tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, our penetration was unbelievable tonight. Everybody was penetrating the ball. We weren't settling for jump shots and contested jumpers.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James. He had a tremendous first half, and that clearly inspired the whole team after halftime. Gave him a big lift.
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal he can throw at you, not to mention his defense. Literally, any night he can take over a game. Tonight we saw King James exert his will on the game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.